You've just arrived at the edge of the forest, where the path narrows and gently slopes downward toward a quiet lake hidden among tall pines. The day is fading into twilight, that hushed moment when the forest exhales and the world begins to soften. Above you, a gentle rain begins to fall, light and rhythmic, tapping on leaves, whispering over moss-covered stones, weaving a lullaby through the trees. The air is cool and still, filled with the scent of damp earth, fresh pine needles, and the faint trace of smoke in the distance. You pause for a moment, breathing in deeply, letting the scent and silence settle into your bones. Far ahead, through the mist and branches, a golden light flickers, warm and welcoming. There it is, your cabin, tucked away between the trees like a long forgotten memory. Its windows glow amber against the deepening blue of the evening. A thin spiral of smoke curls upward from the chimney, disappearing into the low-hanging clouds. The lake behind it lies silver and unmoving, reflecting moonlight just beginning to break through. You step onto the porch. The wooden boards creak gently beneath your weight, damp from the rain, but solid beneath your feet. You brush droplets off your shoulders and reach for the old iron door handle. Cool to the touch, the door opens smoothly, without resistance. Inside, everything is just as you left it, quiet, warm, safe. You step fully into the cabin, slowly closing the door behind you. It latches with a quiet click, sealing you inside this world of warmth and stillness. The space is dim, lit only by the dying twilight outside and the faint amber glow from an old lamp in the corner. You pause, letting your eyes adjust. The scent of pine wood and aged books fills the air, earthy, comforting. Your boots leave faint prints on the woven rug beneath your feet. You take a few slow steps forward, each one greeted by the soft creak of weathered wooden floorboards. To your left, a row of windows looks out over the lake, now dark, misty, and glimmering in the rain. You set your bag down beside a sturdy wooden bench. It lands with a soft thump, a sound that disappears into the hush of the cabin. You exhale and feel your shoulders release. In front of you, a stone fireplace waits, cold for now. The mantel above it holds small treasures, a stack of books with cracked spines, a framed black and white photograph of the lake in winter, and the glass jar filled with dried lavender. You move slowly, exploring the space with your fingertips. You trace the grain of the wooden dining table, still warm from the day's sunlight. On the windowsill, a small candle sits in a ceramic holder, unused but ready. Outside, you notice droplets racing each other down the glass. On the far wall, a bookshelf leans slightly, packed with old paperbacks and handwritten journals. You run your hand across the spines, feeling the textures: rough linen, worn leather, smooth paper. One book catches your eye, its cover soft with age, its pages slightly yellowed. You lift it gently, letting it fall open in your hands. The smell of old paper and quiet stories rises. You place the book down on the table for later. For now, you continue. In the corner of the main room, a reading chair rests by the window, cushions plump, a thick knitted throw draped over the back. You press your palm to the armrest. It's soft, lived in, the kind of place where time disappears. You find a small control switch for the light and turn it just slightly. A golden glow spreads, warm and low, as if the cabin itself is exhaling. You stand still for a moment, listening. Rain, fire, silence. You feel safe, held, home. You make your way toward the small kitchenette tucked beside the main room. The cabin is simple, but thoughtfully arranged. Wooden shelves lined with ceramic mugs, glass jars of loose leaf tea, and bundles of dried herbs hanging from a beam above. You fill the old copper kettle with fresh water from the tap. It splashes gently against the metal. You place it on the stove, and soon a soft hum begins as the water heats. Steam rises slowly, curling upward like breath in the coal. As the kettle warms, you explore the tea jars. Chamomile, peppermint, a blend with lavender and lemon balm. You choose the lavender blend. Tonight calls for something calming, something soft and floral. You spoon the tea into a ceramic mug, the scent rising immediately. Sweet, calming, with the slightest hint of earth. You close your eyes for a moment, just breathing it in. The kettle begins to whistle, a gentle reminder. You pour the hot water carefully over the herbs, watching the colors deepen and swirl in the mug. You bring the tea to the main room, holding it close to feel the warmth in your hands. The steam dances in the amber light, a kind of quiet ritual. Now it's time for the fire. You kneel before the stone hearth and open the iron grate. Inside, dry logs wait, stacked neatly with kindling beneath. You strike a long match, and with a soft hiss, it flares to life. The fire catches quickly. First, a glow, then a flicker, then the comforting, crackling sound of flame meeting wood. You sit back on your heels, watching the fire grow, the shadows on the walls beginning to dance. It's not bright, just enough to fill the room with a gentle, flickering warmth. You place a pillow on the floor and settle in near the hearth, tea in hand. The cup is warm against your palms, The fire speaks in soft pops and murmurs. You take a slow sip. The tea is fragrant and mellow, earthy lavender, a hint of mint, a soft citrus note that lingers on your tongue. You feel it warming you from the inside out. Outside, the rain continues to fall, a steady rhythm, like a lullaby from the forest. You watch the flames and listen to the rain. Letting your thoughts grow quiet. There's nothing to do now. No expectations, no rush. Just this moment, just the warmth, just the rain, just a soft flicker of light and scent of lavender in the air. You lean back against the cushion, let your eyes close for a while, and breathe. You slowly rise from your seat near the fire, setting your empty teacup gently on the low wooden table beside you. Your body feels warmer now, slower, more grounded. You walk toward the largest window in the cabin. It faces the lake. A heavy wool curtain hangs loosely to one side, and you pull it back, slowly, gently. The outside world reveals itself. A soft night sky, blanketed in clouds. The surface of the lake is nearly still, with ripples made only by the falling rain. It shimmers in the moonlight like black glass. You unlock the latch and open the window, just a crack. Cool, rain-scented air drifts in, carrying with it the smell of wet pine, mossy earth, and distant smoke from your chimney. You inhale deeply, and then slowly exhale. Nothing rushes here. You rest your elbows gently on the windowsill, gazing outward. Above, the tall silhouettes of pine trees sway in rhythm with the wind. Drops of rain roll steadily down the glass in front of you, each one tracing its own quiet path. A few land with soft taps on the wooden frame like tiny notes in a lullaby. You listen, truly listen. The world is speaking in its slow, gentle language. The wind brushes the trees, sending a low, rustling hush across the forest. Somewhere nearby, an owl calls once, deep and distant. You close your eyes and imagine the world beyond this cabin, the lake, the trees, the soft soil beneath them, everything alive, everything resting. You imagine yourself as part of it, rooted, quiet, held. The rain becomes your rhythm, each drop like a steady drumbeat, nature breathing with you. You take a few deep, slow breaths. Inhale through the nose, hold, exhale through the mouth. Again, slow in, pause, out. The cold air touches your face. The inside warmth hugs your back. You're suspended in this moment between the outer world and the inner stillness. You gently close the window again. The latch clicks into place, but the rhythm remains with you. You draw the curtain softly, leaving just enough of a gap to let the moonlight peek in. And you pause for a moment, hands still on the fabric, eyes on the soft glow outside. Tonight is about stillness, about quiet, about letting go. You turn back toward the cabin. The fire has burned lower, now a bed of glowing embers. casting soft gold shadows along the wooden walls. You walk slowly, without thought, without urgency. Each step a meditation, and as you move back toward your bed, you carry with you the calm of the forest, the song of the rain, and the memory of moonlight on water. You move slowly through the cabin, your steps soft against the worn wooden floor. The rain continues outside, soothing and steady, like a lullaby meant only for you. The world beyond these walls is hushed, paused, as though it's waiting for you to rest. You open a small drawer beside the bed and pull out a thick pair of wool socks. Warm, soft, comforting. You slide them on, one foot at a time, letting your body settle into the ritual. Then you reach for a folded blanket draped neatly over a nearby chair. It's heavy and made of hand-woven wool, smelling faintly of cedar and fresh mountain air. You bring it to the bed and lay it gently over the quilt, already there, layer upon layer of comfort. You fluff the pillow twice, then press it down in the middle, shaping it just the way you like. The fabric is cool against your fingertips, the pillow full but yielding, ready to hold your head. Beside the bed, a small lamp glows with a dim amber light. You twist the dial slowly, letting the light fade, softening, dimming, until only a faint golden hue remains like candlelight. You walk to the window once more, making sure it's secure. The glass is cool to the touch. You press your palm gently against it for a moment, feeling the contrast between the outside chill and the inside warmth. Satisfied, you return to your bed and slowly sit down. The mattress shifts beneath you, adapting to your weight. You swing your legs up and tuck yourself beneath the blankets. The warmth envelopes you instantly. The fabric slides softly over your skin, cocooning you in stillness. You sigh, a deep, relaxed breath, and let your head fall gently to the pillow. You shift once, just slightly, then settle. Your body is ready, heavy, grounded, at peace. From the nightstand, you take a small book, the one you always keep nearby. You run your fingers over its worn cover, then open to the page marked earlier. The words blur slightly in the soft light, and you don't read much, just a few lines, something simple, something kind. You close the book again and place it back. The fire has burned low now, just a faint crackle. The glow flickers like distant stars. It's enough. You reach out and turn off the last light. Now, only the sounds remain. The rhythmic tap of rain on the roof, the sigh of wind through the trees, the soft creak of old wood settling as the cabin breathes with you. You close your eyes. This is your space. No expectations, no demands, nothing to fix, nothing to chase, only stillness. Only now you're here, safe, held, and as the outside world continues to drift deeper into night, You begin to let go, thought by thought, breath by breath, moment by moment. You are ready. You're lying comfortably beneath the blankets, the rain whispering gently above you, like a distant lullaby. The air in the cabin is cool and clean, kissed by pine and old wood, and your body is safe, still, warm. Let's take a few slow breaths together. Breathe in gently through your nose. Feel the air travel down into your chest, expanding your belly. Now breathe out slowly through your mouth. Let it all go again. Breathe in deeply and breathe out, letting your shoulders soften, your jaw loosen, your arms grow heavy. Allow your breath to become natural now. No need to control it. Let it find its own rhythm, like the rain, like the lake, like the wind in the trees. Feel the weight of the blankets over you. Feel how your body sinks deeper into the mattress, every muscle softening, every joint releasing tension. Let your feet relax. Let your legs feel heavy and warm. Your hips soften into the bed. Your back and shoulders melt into the fabric beneath you. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go. You are exactly where you need to be. Your fingers unclench. Your neck rests easy. Your eyes, even if closed, soften at the corners. Let your thought float away. If one appears, just notice it and let it pass like a cloud. You don't have to chase it, just breathe. You are surrounded by softness, by the smell of rain-soaked pine, by the hush of wind and water, by the glow of a fading fire, by the warmth of wool and wood. Every sound outside becomes part of your sleep. Tapping of rain, the gentle creak of the cabin, the distant call of an owl. They are not distractions. They are comfort. The world has slowed. The lake is still, and your heart matches its rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out, let go. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to drift. There is nothing left to hold, nothing left to carry. Just peace, just presence, just now. Let your body drift further and further into the quiet, into the soft, into sleep. Let yourself be carried by the rain, by the warmth, by your breath. You are safe. You are home. You are dreaming now.